It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see which side of Pennsylvania is better in this one. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers, next on Madden NFL 25.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
All right, here we go, second down. Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Looking for a target. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Eagles are in punt formation. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson finds a new home in Pittsburgh, and I think he finds the exact right fit for his skill set. A team in the Steel City that loves to run the ball, play great defense. That sound familiar? That's what he did for the Seahawks for well over a decade. He's looking to rejuvenate his career after a couple tough seasons in Denver, and this might just be the right fit.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Russ off the play fake. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Still on his feet. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. Headed out right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Putting a receiver in motion. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They give to Harris from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This finds Austin complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
1st down, here's Russ. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion.
14.
Russ now from the gun. He's got it! And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw complete to Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. A give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Quick slant, that's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Now trying to run it with Harris. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throw secured by George Pickett. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's got a man left. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Wilson now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Harris has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. Najee Harris the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Covey now to return this. He stopped on the return at the 27. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 34. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That pass caught by Johnson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Hurts. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's got Smith. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now, after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Josh Sweat making the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Russ is going to cook here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Braden Mann on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And the Steelers will take over possession. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Wilson. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Russ now from the gun. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Russ setting to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Harris gets it on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Here's 2nd and 11. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He's on the move. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. You're working quickly here. First down, here's Russ. Complete right side to Washington. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he's brought down for a loss. So we arrive at halftime here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers leading after 2. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Man in motion here. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Right back to Patterson now. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Ross off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Hey, 0-0-0.
This is Patterson on the give. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Milton Williams making the stop. Couple yards there on 2nd down, and now a long ways to go on 3rd. Wilson to throw it. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Running behind center with Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throw caught at the 6. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Harris is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Able to get it to Barkley. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line in the defense.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Russ. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. On play action now, Wilson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
A tight end in motion now. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the 1st down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Russ is going to cook here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Covey now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Give him 5 yards on the pickup. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the pistol, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Hurts throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Patterson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going right side, Harris with it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the 40 on 2nd down. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They toss left side to Harris. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Dicker connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. The touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now he takes it. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts to throw. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Patterson now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Steelers offense headed out. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
14.
From the 34. This finds Austin complete. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He'll throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers up by 6. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They send a man in motion. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Harris once more. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Now a run with Harris. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.